Hello, America and the world. My name's Joe Sinkowski. I'm a young Earth creationist. I don't understand science.
Oh, good to meet you, Joe. I'm glad you don't understand science. I like to help.
For anybody to believe that we have common ancestry with apes, you have to believe that strictly by faith.
No, you don't. If you're a child of your parents, you have common ancestry with apes. Humans are apes. It's what we're classified as. An ape is anything in the superfamily Hominoidea, which humans are classified in under the family Hominidae, along with chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. It's That's what we're called. That's what we're classified as. It doesn't matter whether, we're related to them or not. That's just the fact. We're an ape. So it takes no faith whatsoever. Next.
So it's observable science. What we see every single day is that humans have human babies, right? This is what we see every single day. What we never see is common ancestry with apes. And what we never see is life coming from nothing. We never see a biogenesis, which had to happen. If you believe in common ancestry, you have to believe all this too, and you have to believe that life came from nothing. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody says. This is what you have to believe. They called it spontaneous generation, and it was proven wrong in the 1800s. Now they call it a biogenesis. It's the same thing. There is no difference.
I'll deal with your last screw up first. Spontaneous generation is not the same thing as abiogenesis. They're similar only in the fact that they both say that life can spring forth from non-living matter. But that is their only similarity. Spontaneous generation was thought to be a continuous process by which organisms were somehow brought forth from their food supply, essentially. For example, it was thought that insects came forth from putrefying vegetable matter, while other things like flies came from the insides of rotting animals. Abiogenesis, on the other hand, is the idea that life began as a chemical reaction, and that doesn't happen all the time. Further, you don't have to believe in abiogenesis in order to believe in evolution. There's tons of people that believe that God planted the seeds of life on earth and everything evolved from that. Just because it doesn't fit in with your Adam and Eve story doesn't mean people can't believe it. Now, where does evolution ever say that a human should ever give birth to something besides a human? Dogs give birth to dogs, cats give birth to cats, birds give birth to birds. That's absolutely true and congruent with evolution. What evolution says is that small changes that we see all the time in everything, human, dog, cat, bird, or whatever, eventually builds up to a point where there's little similarity between one organism and its descendant millions of years later. What is it you'd expect to see from evolution anyway? A human giving birth to something not human? That would be where a god is necessary.
I think it's a foolish position to be an atheist because you have to accept the fact that something came from nothing.
When did any atheist say something came from nothing? I haven't met one. In fact, it's creationists that must accept that something came from nothing. You have to accept the idea that God created something from nothing by waving his magic wand. Atheists aren't forced to believe anything of the sort. So, you probably should think twice before claiming a position is foolish that you must hold yourself.
Okay, this is the human population timeline. This is what I have been showing to show that humans cannot be more than thousands of years old. I haven't seen a proper refutation.
If you haven't seen a proper refutation, it's only because you haven't looked. You can't just take current population data and extrapolate it backward. There's so many unknown variables involved, such as famines, plagues, droughts, natural disasters, birth rates, death rates, wars, genocides, etc. How are you going to know all of those things from crap you got from Wikipedia? Oops, I jumped the gun, I'm sorry.
Now, this is a factual number. You can check it out at Wikipedia, any respectable sources, World Almanac. That's where I got my information from.
Okay, Wikipedia is not a de facto respectable source. Anything gotten from Wikipedia needs to be double and triple checked. As for population data, though, it doesn't matter where you got that information from, or if the information is completely accurate. You just can't use it to extrapolate human populations, or any populations for that matter, since you don't know all the variables involved. This is the epitome of unscientific, yet you toss around the term scientific like it's nothing. I think you said it better than I could.
I don't understand science. I don't understand science. I don't understand science.
Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with you, buddy.
I think we got a hit